What's up, guys? The Snowman here, NFL season in full swing. Figured it'd be a fun time to do an informational video. So right now I've got my NFL jersey numbers explained. Basically what I want to do today is go through all of the different position groups in the NFL, whether that's quarterback, wide receiver, linebacker. Just talk about the rules for which numbers those positions are allowed to wear during the games. The rules are a little bit different in college football as opposed to the pros, but for right now, let's dive into all things NFL jersey numbers.
The NFL mandating a litany of number rule changes for the 2023 season and beyond, so a lot of this change has come very recently. This is a chart here of each position group with the numbers available to them pre-2020. Then the numbers on the right indicate which numbers are available for each position beginning in the 2023 NFL season and moving forward. Essentially, the main purpose for these changes was the NFL wanted to give players a wider range of available numbers, including single-digit numbers. Let's go through each position group now, starting with the quarterback position. Not a lot of change with them. They went from 1 through 19 available to 0 to 19. Pat Mahomes, number 15, probably the most iconic QB number in the game today. As I grew up, the number 12 of Tom Brady and 18 of Peyton Manning were very recognizable as well. Again, you'll never see a quarterback with a number of 20 or higher. Punters and kickers, they used to be like quarterbacks, only numbers 1 through 19, but now they can be any number from 0 to 49 or in the 90s. Personally, I think having a kicker with a number in the 90s looks weird. I've gotten very used to single digits for kickers and punters, like the number 9 of Justin Tucker. Defensive backs, so corners and safeties, they used to be solely 20 through 49. I think about a 24 of Champ Bailey or a 20 for Brian Dawkins. Now they can be any number between 0 and 49. We've got guys like cornerback Sauce Gardner who rep the number 1. There's a lot more options for defensive backs in the game today. Running backs was a pretty big change. Growing up, it seemed like all the big running backs wore numbers in the 20s. LaDainian Tomlinson, Adrian Peterson. Running backs and fullbacks went from 20 to 49 to 0 to 49, plus the 80s as well. A wide range of numbers available. Another position group where we now see single digits are an option, like the number 7 of Falcons star Bijan Robinson. A similar change for the tight end position. They used to be in the 40s and 80s. Now, just like the running backs, they can wear anything from 0 to 49 or 80 through 89. Still feels like most of the top tight ends rep a number in the 80s. Kelsey, Kittle, Laporta, Bowers, all in that 80s range. Wide receivers, a very high-profile position group. They went from being able to wear 10 through 19 and 80 to 89 to now they can wear 0 to 49 and 80 through 89. There's definitely a tradition of top wide receivers wearing numbers in the 80s in the past 20 years. That's been guys like Calvin Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Andre Johnson. I'm still getting used to seeing these single digits with the wide receiver positions. Now we have stars like Jamar Chase and Malik Neighbors donning the number 1 on their jersey. For offensive linemen, they're actually one of 2 position groups that hasn't changed at all. They were 50 through 79 before, and that's currently what they are. Makes sense to me. You can't have those big guys up front wearing the lower numbers. Penei Sewell of the Detroit Lions, one of the top offensive linemen in the game today. He wears number 58. Looking at defensive linemen, they also haven't changed at all. The numbers available for D linemen are 50 through 79 plus 90 through 99. It's most common traditionally that you'll see defensive ends in the 90s, players like Myles Garrett, Max Crosby, TJ Watt, and then interior defensive linemen like Vita Vea, for example. Not uncommon to see them in the 50 through 79 mold. Last position group, linebackers. This is the biggest culture shock change in my opinion. It used to be just 40 through 59 and the 90s for linebackers. I grew up with guys like Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, Derek Brooks, all in the 50s. That was the textbook look for linebackers. Now they can wear any number from 0 to 59 and then 90 to 99. It's going to take me a long time to get used to Roquan Smith wearing the number 0 or Micah Parsons wearing 11, but the NFL really wanted to make jersey numbers easier to assign for each team, especially with practice squads being expanded for the 2020 COVID season. So that's why we see these changes across all position groups moving forward.
Thanks a lot for watching my NFL jersey numbers explained video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up or subscribe to the Snowman Sports Media if you did. Please leave a comment. Any questions you have, please let me know about it. And otherwise, we'll be back very soon with more weekly videos. Cheers.